Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton, and I'm in Washington D.C. Actually, I'm not in. Technically, I'm in Maryland, but I'm in the D.C. area for work. Excuse me. So here's the thing. What happened was last night I was going to be making this video about Bold and Beautiful, the one I'm going to be making right now. Can we adjust my lighting? No, there we go. Well, whatever. And this is all going to be gone tomorrow, so I'm shaving tomorrow. But anyways, so I was going to be doing the video for Bold and Beautiful, but I was going to be waiting until after I had watched Below Deck. Well, while I was watching Below Deck, because it was the season finale, and while I was watching Below Deck, I made myself a Bloody Mary. Now, I didn't have any vodka, so I used Everclear instead. And of course, you know, my drunk ass does not have 151 Everclear, the kind that's legal in Nevada. But no, I get this stuff from Arizona that's 190 proof. So let's just say that Bloody Mary knocked me out. I saw the whole finale of Below Deck, and we'll be talking about that on Thursday. But yeah, wow. And it did leave me. It didn't help the fact that the whole finale kind of left me scratching my head, like what? But whatever. I didn't get around to making the video, so now I'm making the video. So Bold and Beautiful. Let's talk about Bold and Beautiful. Let's talk about how much I hate Brooke Logan. Like, I hate myself because she sucks me in every time, and then she just makes the stupidest choices with men constantly. Constantly. And this latest choice was she left Bill Spencer at the altar to be with Ridge. Now, don't get me wrong, Bill is no rose, but it kills me that Ridge has never once put Brooke first when it didn't suit his needs, ever. And Brooke continually for 30 fucking years, she's been putting Ridge first. I mean, when are you going to grow up and get a clue? You're never, I mean, like, first it was Caroline the First, then it was Taylor, and then, you know, there was also an affair with Ashley Abbott, and there's also Caroline the Second, her niece, Caroline the First's niece. I mean, like, you know, it's so funny because Brooke says, you know, there was that big scene between Brooke and Caroline where she was like, look, I could get him back if I wanted him just like that. Right? Well, did she try? Did it work? No, because he was all about Caroline. God, she just drives me so crazy. I should have written her off 20 years ago when she was like, had this beautiful scene where, and I've talked about this many times, she had this beautiful scene where she said, you know, I'm over Ridge, I'm letting you go, and then I'm going to focus on being with Thorne. And then like 2 weeks later, she's like, oh yeah, I still love Ridge. I think, you know what? I think that there's some sort of psychological syndrome for that. Like, there's got to be some sort of, like, it's not, I don't want to say Stockholm syndrome because he's not holding her captive, but I don't know. It's like, I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. Ever. I don't get it. Brooke Logan, I mean, you're dead to me. I'm sorry. And, you know, of course, she'll probably suck me back in, you know, when she's involved with someone else. But I really thought that her and Bill had a good chance. Now, here's the thing about Bill Spencer. He's kind of a douche. He's kind of a tool bag. But he's a rich tool bag. And he did genuinely care for her. Oh, yeah, Katie. That was another person Ridge put first before Brooke, too. I mean, really. Her own sister. I mean, I just can't. I cannot with Brooke. She is too much. Ugh. Driving me crazy. Okay, so Bill Spencer. Now, granted, when Katie is the one who initially pushed Bill and Brooke together because they were not on each other's radar. But wait, let's talk about that. Okay, the reason why Brooke was even vulnerable to that was because let's remember, Ridge had dumped her and ran away to Paris. Why? Because she was texting with Deacon, whom she shares a child with. Really? So she's gonna put him over Bill Spencer? Really? Dumb, 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 stupid, stupid. It drives me up the fucking wall. It really, you know. And she's a smart girl. My hair is a mess. She's a smart girl. I mean, she's a chemist. She created Belief, back in the day. She designed for Brooke's bedroom. I mean, she knows her shit, right? God, you would not know, though, by the show. They just write her into this corner where she's constantly making the stupidest decisions just to be with Ridge. Ugh. And I think that, I don't know, there's probably a small vocal contingent of fans that really want to see Brooke and Ridge together. I don't. I would like to see Brooke actually stand up for herself and say, I don't need you. I don't. And there was a period of time where she was saying, I don't need a man. I don't need a man, right? I was right around the time she, fell off the wagon and was an alcoholic. But of course, who was she saying that to? Deacon, Hope's father, right? The same guy that she was texting that got her, divorce from Ridge. I mean, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. It drives me crazy. It really does. It's just like Days of Our Lives sometimes. That drives me crazy too. So, excuse me. Anyways, I've had it. So Katie, at the whole demise of the Katie Bill relationship, Katie, I personally feel that Katie has not owned her place in that, because she needs to acknowledge the fact that she was the one that set them up. And she has made throwaway comments. Yes, I did that, but there's always a but afterwards, but I was mentally ill, but I was suffering from postpartum depression, but, right? But the reality is, whenever you do something, regardless of your state of mind, whether you're drunk or have postpartum depression or whatever, there are long-lasting repercussions from every single action. So if you put Brooke and Bill together, you can't be all that upset when they fall for each other. Even if you didn't really mean to, it doesn't matter, right? So I don't feel like she ever really owned it, but she's walked away from Bill anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I just would like to see her have a better relationship with her sister, because in this case, I'm going to actually stick up for Brooke, because Brooke did not intentionally go after Bill at all. Katie pushed them together, right? So I don't know. And even though he's kind of a tool bag, I want to know what about Liam's stepfather. Who is Liam's stepfather? Because when he came to town, he was Liam Cooper, and his mother, I think his mother had just died, and she was like the great love of Bill Spencer's life. So, but she was married to some other guy. I mean, Liam didn't know that Bill Spencer. So who is he? Bring him on. Maybe he can date Brooke. No, he'll probably be a love interest for Katie, actually. Okay, so let's talk about Katie. So Katie has moved next door to the Forrester, and a good sign, at least in my eyes, a good sign that this is actually going to be a good storyline is that she said, I'd rather be friends with Quinn than be her enemy. She's not someone I'd want as my enemy, and I don't think she has that many good girlfriends or guy friends. And she's got a point. And I would love to see a Katie Quinn friendship. That would just be great. I would think it would be awesome. Because, Brooke is with Ridge now. Excuse me, I got a headache from rolling my eyes so far back in my head. So Katie's with Ridge now. I mean, not Katie, Brooke. Brooke's with Ridge now. And, so Katie is pissed off at Brooke. And Quinn's pissed off at Ridge. So I'm just saying, the two of them could really get together and fuck some shit up, right? I think they should. Oh, damn, that was my computer. Anyways, so that's Bold and the Beautiful. It's driving me crazy. I had just had it when she dumped Bill at the altar this time to go run and be with Ridge. I was like, I'm done. I am done with you. You are dead to me. Awful. The worst. Ugh. Anyways, Thank you for logging on. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton, hashtag bold and beautiful to talk bold and beautiful. And a little bit later tonight, I'm going to do a video talking about Ladies of London because I watched that this morning before I left Las Vegas. Because obviously I was out after Below Deck and I didn't. Oh, one more thing. I decided that I'm going to be doing The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I would normally pick Atlanta, but Beverly Hills, because my show is very soap opera oriented, and with, Eileen Davidson and Lisa Rinna on the show. Erica Jane just did a spot on Young and the Restless. Kyle Richards was on Days of Our Lives. It's probably a better fit that I do Beverly Hills, so I'm going to be doing that. Anyways, thank you so much for logging on. Have a wonderful time. Talk to you soon. Wubba, wubba, wubba.